Welcome to another Thursdays with RamDev. And today I'd like to talk about what it's like to be with somebody who's dying. The question kind of implies that it's different to be with somebody who's dying than with somebody who's not dying. And I think that's often a mistake. Sometimes when people are dying, they feel lonely because everybody's seeing them as a dying person. Everybody's seeing them as a cancer patient rather than as a human being. And very often when we're with somebody with critical illness, possibly life-threatening illness, it's so easy to project our fear of death onto that human being and say, you're a dying person, let me help you, or you're a dying person, let me pull back from you. Is it possible to be with somebody who's dying and just be with them as a human being who happens to be in a body that might be approaching death? Now, certainly at the moment of death itself, those moments leading up, those moments right after, there is something profound that takes place, the transference of consciousness. And to be around somebody actually as they're leaving the body is for many a profoundly transformative experience that can be life-changing, that we begin to really understand we're going to die and we don't know when, that now is the time to awaken, now is the time to be present. But for all those days and months leading up to the final leaving the body, there is somebody who's not really dying. And having run the Living Dying Project for so many years, very seldom do people come and say, help me die better. People say, I want to heal. I want to be more whole. I want to be more present. So that's my work right now. It's your work right now. And rather than get all caught up in, here's a dying person, let me fix them or let me bring some spiritual wisdom, just imagine that you're with somebody that you really care about, that you might never ever see again, so that consequently, this is the moment to be in relationship. This is the moment to open the heart, the connected heart. But it's also being connected with yourself, not getting so lost in the identity of this other person. So if, for instance, Donald Trump walks into the room or a dying person is in the room, it's hard to see a human being. You see the Donald Trumpness or the dying personness. Can we go beyond that and see the human being? One of my teachers, Trungpa Rinpoche, said that until you come into intimate contact with death, your spiritual practice will have the quality of you being a dilettante, of only playing on the surface, if you will. So that learning to be intimately with death, but not get lost in it, not getting lost in, oh my God, dying, is a great boon to spiritual practice. I highly encourage you to have an intimate relationship with death. Lots of love. That's all for now.